Welcome back, YouTube. YouTube play of the day coming at you guys. I'm actually going to be recording this a day ahead of time. I'll be recording this at around 4:05 Central Time. I'm going to have two plays for tomorrow's slate. I will have this released around midnight tonight, just so you guys can obviously get these in. I'm hoping these don't move too much in the time of recording, so I will have both plays dropped with the screenshots and everything as well. On my screen here. Both of these are going to be FanDuel, and I really like both of these spots. Probably going to play my first one here for 1.5 units, and I don't do that very often, but he's a boy here. He's one of my boys. I'm on Braylon Allen. Braylon Allen over 90 rushing yards. I'm going to pull up my FanDuel here. It's at minus 128. You have to go under alt rushing yards for this one. So make sure you guys go under alt rushing yards. Obviously, you can tell what my second play is. You guys don't need to see that one. I can just show you how to get to this one. So you go to Badgers. Hopefully this goes a little quicker. Rushing yards. There's going to be an alt rushing 90, minus 128. It's only 14 cents difference for 3 yards. So I just took it, which is fine by me. Unfortunately for my Badgers, Chet Malusi did get injured last game against Purdue, and I don't want to say it was like this is big because Braylon Allen was splitting carries, and this guy is not a split carries back. He is a bell cow back. This dude is an absolute monster. Obviously huge last year. He had 116 yards on 16 carries against Purdue, and that was still with Malusi getting 11 carries here. I don't think the books have really actually understand how much this is going to benefit Braylon Allen, right? He had 12 carries for 94 yards in the second game against Georgia Southern. In 12 carries, guys. This dude's an absolute monster. Obviously, I know Rutgers is a good rushing defense. Obviously, the only team that I can really compare them to is to Michigan. And Michigan's running back Corum cleared this number. They're going to be in Madison, which is huge, right? I mean, it's such a big difference playing in Madison for the Badgers. It's a wild place to play. 13-point favorites. I think Mordecai is going to get some carries here, but I don't expect anybody else in this Badgers lineup here to really take on too many carries. I really hope that we see Braylon Allen get at least 20 touches in this game. He should. He is an absolute stud, like I said. We've seen only one matchup where a team is actually good enough to take them on, right? And that was Michigan. But even in that Purdue game, Chet Malusi got hurt around the second, third quarter there. And after he went out, the only other guy who got carries was Tanner Mordecai. And those two should be the only two guys to touch the ball because Braylon Allen should not come off the field. Fickle has been very much trying to implement his offense, which is awesome. But give the best running back on this team the ball more than Malusi. Obviously, now Malusi's out for the year with an ACL tear. But Braylon Allen is going to absolutely feast in this matchup. If we're going to see 27 running back carries and he gets 20 of them, I don't see anybody slowing him down from less than 5 yards a pop. And obviously last year he crushed that number. So this is probably one of my favorite plays on the board. I understand this game is going to be slow. It's going to be gross. But I have to get this before the market switches. He should not be under 100 yards against anybody for the rest of the season. So sign me up for Braylon Allen over 90 rushing yards on FanDuel minus 128. Play number 2, Colorado over 29.5 first half. FanDuel, you guys just saw it on my account there. I love this line. Absolutely love this line. Arizona State played USC, which is probably the closest matchup to how fast this team is and how fast they want to play. USC scored 21 on them in the first half. But that's the thing is Arizona was able to score enough, 13 points. I know it's not great, but 13 points is going to get the job done here, and I agree in the same way. If I can get 13, 14 points out of Arizona State, I think this number is absolutely crushed. I know Arizona State's going to play a little bit slower, but if USC can put that up on them that quick, I think we're going to see some points up by Colorado here. Colorado actually in every single Pac-12 game has allowed this number in the first half. I know because Oregon put up 35 on them in the first half. That clears this number. Obviously, Colorado State, that game was unreal. That one got hit. USC and them, I don't even count because that game was just crazy. with that type of offense. The second half exploded in the Nebraska game, but in every single one of their conference games, this number has been hit. Arizona State, like I said, even in those games against superior opponents like USC, they found a way to get enough to hit this number. Going down the list here, even against their game against California, only 45 points, but we did see not very much happening in the first half with turnovers from the California side. So I really like this spot for both teams to score. I'm looking at Arizona's running back. I actually really like him. I think he'll be able to run all over these guys. Colorado did not do anything to instill confidence in their defense in their last game, obviously against USC, but USC is a nice team. Obviously, they're fucking awesome to watch. 3.5-point favorite though, so this game is expected to be close. I think it's going to be a little bit more towards Colorado, but Scatabo's his name, Cam Scatabo, 85.5 rushing yard prop. I don't mind that one either, but I think Weaver should eat in this one. I think Horn should eat. And obviously, this is a game they should win, even though Travis Hunter is still out. So I really like the spot for some points. Colorado, I should probably put first half over. So you guys know that because I showed you the right line, but this is the actual bet. Colorado first half over 29.5. Again, this is on FanDuel at minus 106. If you go to DraftKings, it's the same line, but it's like minus 115. So a couple extra dollars. Minus 108 now, actually. So I will switch that over to minus 108. Because you guys are going to be getting this a little bit later than me. But you guys can see that I'm obviously, not BSing you. This is the lines I'm seeing for both of my spots. And again, I'm going to get this posted for you guys so you guys can get these in for tomorrow. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. I really, really appreciate all you guys supporting the channel. If you guys want my NFL picks, have my NFL spots for tomorrow already locked in over on Pass the Prop. So make sure you go check that out. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. You guys are the best. And I will see you on Monday for a live show of Pass the Prop.